Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
97.9 GRD rocks. It's the Free Beer and Hot Wings show. Partly cloudy, some showers and storms developing. Warm and humid, 80 the high. It's about 73 downtown GR. Definitely much more gray than it has been.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a story from Calhoun County. Where?
Battle Creek.
Battle Creek. Okay. The rodeo was in town. I don't know if it's part of a fair or what, but a rodeo clown.
Okay.
He got a little squirrely.
Decided to get political.
Oh, boy. That is exciting.
That is exciting.
That's the job of a rodeo clown.
Were you sitting in the trailer and thinking, how could I be more annoying? Maybe I could do politics.
Yeah, this will be a funny take. I'll have a new character today. Said rodeo clown.
I mean, if you, the rodeo clown could maybe try to involve people in a pyramid scheme and try to help with their financial situation.
Sell me a terrible used car.
Yeah. Try to convert me to a new religion.
Oh, yeah, that'd be my favorite.
I would love that. Yeah, if there could be tracts involved.
This story from Fox 17.
Job is to distract charging bulls and provide some comic relief for the crowds.
Yeah, but some say that they weren't laughing at all when a rodeo clown recently started talking about gender identity at the Calhoun County Fair.
You're either a boy or a girl. Y'all understand? If you're confused, you need help. Everybody in here who is really sure they're a boy, raise your hand. If you can tinkle on a fire, you go to the boys' room. If you can't, you go to the girls' room, right? Okay. If you're a boy, I want you to back up and we're going to let the girls go.
Yeah, this was recorded by someone in the crowd.
What is going on?
Why are you doing that?
Why does he even have a microphone, and what is his purpose?
Freedom of speech. He's got opinions, too, just like everybody else, Joe.
Yep, not everyone gets to have theirs heard. You be quiet and take a hit.
Out at the event in Marshall last week who wanted to stay anonymous. She told us that she took their daughter to the rodeo on Thursday. They were having a good time until the clown Rocking Robbie Hodges started making those comments.
Oh, Rockin' Robbie. Yeah, notorious Rockin' Robbie
They
Hodges.
should have known what they were getting when they hired him.
Yeah.
You don't hire a guy like Rockin' Robbie.
No, this isn't Feel Good Phil. This is Rockin' Robbie.
No.
She lives in Marshall and that it is a community that does believe in equality. She shot those comments.
That's what everybody always says about Marshall. Boy, if there's one place everyone's equal, it's Marshall.
Yeah.
Marshall.
Were made in front of young children. Now, the fair contracted Lost Nations Rodeo Company for the event. Today, they had this to say. Lost Nations Radio was unaware that those comments would be made and were off script.
We thought we were getting Gender Jeffrey.
Decorated entertainer, and while we appreciate her services, we do not share the same views or opinions.
Of course.
We sincerely apologize again to all of our fans and look forward to entertaining you in the future. The company says that Hodges was contracted just for this one event, which he did complete. However, they don't plan to use him again in the future. Meanwhile, that fair is asking anyone with
from now on using Laid Back Larry.
concerns out there about what happened to get in touch with them via their Facebook page.
Yeah.
Is she on painkillers?
Yeah. Talking through the nose there.
That would be really weird. That would be very weird at any situation where all of a sudden, be it rodeo clown or
it's just
whatever.
not where you would expect it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard anybody go like really off script like that at any event I've ever been at.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
You go,
at a rodeo,
I know at my best friend's wedding, there were multiple people there who were gay. Two that I know of, like that were out. And it was a Catholic ceremony. And during the homily, it was a longer ceremony.
Oh, yeah.
This guy went off on the abomination of gay people. And it was, obviously, it was
wrong time, wrong place.
The whole wedding party
right
was
place,
pretty much the most open-minded group of people I've ever known, And
crazy, man.
And this guy's up there. And so literally we're kneeling on the altar at this point when he starts to do it. And as he's talking, so I guess it probably wasn't during the homily. They wouldn't have had us kneeling for 15 minutes or whatever. But everybody's kind of giving that side-eye glance to everybody else, like, what is he doing? Why is he doing this? And there had been something in the headlines recently that he was citing.
But that was his point. Yeah.
That's highly unusual, though, I've never heard of I've never encountered a priest that is that nuts.
Well, that's what I mean. He went on. I feel like he had read the paper that morning and he went, and it just popped in.
I mean, I've never even heard a homily where I don't remember a homily even ever referencing it.
Yeah.
It's never usually at the real top of anything. It's more 10 Commandments type of stuff, usually in the
Love
churches
thy neighbor.
I've been to. Yeah. You certainly
Unless they're
learn.
gay.
And, I mean.
Kind of how it sounded.
But, yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah, that is weird. I would be so mad. I can't imagine how mad I would be if I was the person getting married.
Yeah.
Oh,
they were pretty disappointed.
Furious.
Yeah.
Because that's what you remember most.
Because, frankly, even if you completely agreed with him, it's such the wrong time.
Yeah.
It's like, well, this is supposed to be about her and me, not about
just talk
political
about
football.
everlasting love, and that's it.
Yeah. What are you
Give
doing?
us some good stuff, and then send us on our way.
Oh,
He had a Jesus watch, though. I actually thought, well, this guy's kind of hip.
Oh, yeah.
Where the hands were.
So, like Mickey.
Yeah,
but
same
Jesus.
idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I want one of those. That seems kind of
Cool. It almost felt a little
345 would be hilarious.
Yes. You're right.
I feel like he probably would have been.
He probably would have.
Well, that's the time.
I feel like people
that's
probably
when you need it.
would have accused him of being sacrilegious. Some people would have been offended by the watch. That was what we were surprised he was wearing that.
Yeah, definitely.
But then that seemed progressive, and then he was so conservative to spout off. And I was like, wow, this guy's quite a character.
He's
Not
a
always
free,
in
he's
the
a free
fun
thinker.
way people say it.
Yeah, free thinker.
Yeah, sometimes character is really bad.
It's Green Day. When I come around. 97.9 GRD Rocks.